Hey guys, I'm Jade. Today is my LeetCode review vlog on the 383rd problem, Ransom Note. We are given two strings, Ransom Note and magazine. We have to return true if Ransom Note can be constructed by using the letters from magazine and false otherwise. Each letter in magazine can only be used once in Ransom Note. Let's see examples 1 here. We want to get Ransom Note A from the magazine B, but we can do that. So our output is false. And example 2, we want to get a double A from magazine AB. We also can do that. So our output is still false. But for the example 3, we want to get double A from double AB. And we can do that. So our output is true. Then let's get started with our intuition to solve the problem. So let's analyze the problem. The goal is to determine whether it is possible to construct the ransom note using characters from the magazine. So to achieve this, we can use hash map to count the occurrences of each character in the magazine. And we have to check if there are enough occurrences to form the ransom note. So there are two important steps. The first important step is we have to count frequency of characters in magazine. And the second important step, we have to check the sufficiency of characters. Then let's get started with our code to solve the problem. The first step, we have to create a character map to store all the characters and its occurrences to the hash map. Let's say hash map character and integer. Character integer. And let's say character map would be assigned to our new empty hash map. Next, we'll iterate through the characters in the magazine and add them to the character map. Iterate the magazine. Let's say we can have a for loop int I started at 0. I should be less than magazine dot length, and increment I after each iteration. And inside the for loop, first we want to get the character from magazine dot character int I. Then we have to update the occurrences of this character. Let's say character map dot put, and the key is the character itself, and we want to get the occurrences from character map. Character map dot get or default, and the key is C, and the default value is 0. And we have to update 1 because we found another unique new character here. And the next step, we're going to iterate through the characters in the ransom note. Iterate through the characters in the ransom note. We can have another for loop int I started at 0. I should be less than ransom note dot length and increment I. Inside the for loop, we have to check if we have enough concurrences for this character. First, we want to get character from the ransom note. Character C ransom note dot character int I. Then we'll check the number, the remaining number. Let's say character map get or default, and the key is C, and the default value is 0. We want to make sure the left occurrences should be bigger than 0. If so, we just decrement its count by 1. Character map put C, comma, character map get C minus 1. But on the other hand, which means we don't have enough characters to get the ransom note, so we just return false. And out of this for loop, which means all the characters in the ransom note has been processed successfully. So the ransom note can be formed from the magazine, and we just return true. Then let's check for the correctness. And the time and space complexity for this problem. First is the time complexity. Time complexity. It is big O of n times n. And m stands for the length of the magazine string, and n is the length of the ransom note string. This is because we iterate through each character in both strings once. And the space complexity, it is big O of n, where n is the number of the unique characters in the magazine string. This is because we store the characters and its counts in the hash map. And this is the end of my LeetCode review vlog on the Ransom Note problem. I really recommend you to visit my online GitHub page here. I write detailed problem description, intuition, main idea, solution, code with annotations, and final complexity analysis. You can also visit my GitHub repository corresponding to this online GitHub page, which is built by Doxify. You can see the detailed notes and codes and assets here. I'll put these 2 links on my YouTube description below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.